Hey there, this is Greg from LOVESEATMARRIAGE.COM. You're listening to A Clean Kitchen Begins in the Bedroom. Deep Thoughts with Greg Campbell. One morning, right after my wife stepped into the shower and exclaimed, "Why do you always forget to set the shower head back to the way I had it?" The following words came from my mouth. "Ladies, brace yourself." "Okay, sweetie, why as a man do I always have to put the seat down? I never have a complaint about the seat, so therefore why can't the women in my life just leave the seat up for me, since it is the women who have an issue? Lisa, when are you going to open the car door for me? Furthermore, the shower head. Why don't you ever put it back on the setting I like?" We chuckled awkwardly about this, and she kind of made a confused face. Then I felt that I heard from God. I heard his voice in my head say, "Seriously?" as he pulled up a chair for the day's entertainment. As God lovingly invaded my thoughts and helped me make some sense of the humorous twisting of my day, it started to make sense that we as spouses should always be setting things up to accommodate our spouse next. Not just one of us for the other, but each for the other. So this morning, several months later, my wife surprised me in the morning with an outstanding intimate experience. I was so excited, so happy. I felt so loved. I'm probably in so much trouble for having said that. Then after lunch, once again, I felt as though God started speaking to me. We had leftover roast beef, and there were not enough potatoes for the both of us. Therefore, I made some minute rice. I had the bright idea to boil some margarine into the water before dumping in the rice. As Lisa was proofreading for me, this is where she turned to me and said, "I don't like it when you put butter in the food." Anyway, after lunch, as I gathered my things to go to work, I walked through the kitchen noticing the buttery mess of a saucepan and its lid, along with a plastic spoon in disarray on the oven. And something stopped me. So, I wisely put the items in the sink and mentally patted myself on the back as I headed for the stairs. And as if I was wearing an electric dog collar, I stopped again at the top of the stairs. I went back and washed the aforementioned dishes. And in my head, I heard an old radio-style voice stating a funny book title that is a parody of a book title. Dr. Kevin Lehman called his original book, "Sex Begins in the Kitchen." I own the book. I love the book. And I've never read the whole book. I crack it open and start now and then. But Dr. Kevin Lehman's book is so brilliantly titled that I think I get the gist of the concept just by knowing the title. I think that it's teaching the sexually driven spouse that if you meet the needs of your less driven spouse throughout the day, you will open the doors to intimacy and possibly discover a wonderful reward if you can be genuine about it and just be good to your spouse. Well, in the humor God uses to speak with me in my personal relationship with him, he showed me how this worked backwards in my favor today. My wonderful wife made me feel very happy, feel good about me, and more importantly, us. By the time lunch was over, I was mentally unable to leave my mess. It was as if she left the toilet seat up to make me want to put it down for her. It was as if she changed the shower head to my liking, making me want to reset it for her. So here it is. My new book title, A Clean Kitchen Begins in the Bedroom by Greg Campbell. No need for any text or to make a hard copy. That's the whole book, and it's free. Enjoy. Let Lisa and I know what you think by commenting at LOVESEATMARRIAGE.COM. Follow us on Twitter to be kept up to date on new blog posts and fresh audio blogs as soon as we upload them by engaging us at twitter.com/LVSTMRRG. Like us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/LoveSeatMarriage.